Well, today we got lots of vehicles to deal with. We got to haul 3 home today, so we better get on the road and I'll fill you in on the road. So we are on our way right now to go get a 63 Impala. It's got to go to the shop, get some work on it for a day. We have to pick up the crazy Mercedes from the glass shop. And we have a Dodge dually diesel, the sled hauler, to pick up. Tranny problems. And then we will head to the shop and give you an update on all the projects at the shop. There might even be a little surprise there. Alright, somewhere up here is an Impala. Where are we? Right here. This is where we're going. Here's what we're coming to get. A 63 Impala. Let's go into the shop to get all the body panels aligned today. What else we got? We got some old jalopies. Look at that. Forward pickup. Ooh, a big block. All right, let's load that thing up. So there we are, all loaded up and headed for the shop. This one's getting some love today. Look at that, he's bugging the sandpipers. He's like 20 to 30 feet away from me. What are you doing, bud? Wow. So the Impala is at the shop. We will have a look at it when we are done all our hauling. We got to get all the hauling done. We have about 500 kilometers to put on today. So we got to get that out of the way before we can play. So next we got to go grab the great big trailer that can haul the Dodge diesel, the snowmobile hauler. And then we'll grab the Mercedes. And I forgot we have to grab Mr. White's T-top Mustang today too. So yes, you get a Mustang today too. Unexpected. Trailer number 2. Trailer number 2 is a 20-foot flat deck with 7,000-pound axles. It's got a pintle setup with a 9,500-pound winch. And my only complaint about this trailer is I don't like the ramps. Because if you get a vehicle too long, it makes it difficult when you're hauling it. You got to strap the ramps to the vehicle or remove them, which is a bit of a pain. The other trailer I run for the lower vehicles is an 18-foot with 5,500-pound axles. It's got much lower fenders, and the back of the trailer is a lot lower, so if you're getting a low Impala on it, it works great, but that wouldn't work on here. All right. On to the next one. Did you look? There's the Kraken. All right. We're here to get that. The sled hauler. Transmission problems and stuck in first gear. And let's hope it fits on the trailer because it's got 35s on it. And of course it's got a programmer. Of course it's got transmission problems. Alright, I better put the phone down so I don't hit anything backing out here. So we're exactly 80 inches between the fenders. And that's about somewhere between 80 and a half and 81. So we are going to push the fenders out and I might have to repair them later. So we are loaded. I'll show you what I'm talking about with the ramps. See, this one's too long. So I actually have to strap it to the truck, and thankfully it has a big bar here. I'm not actually touching the box of any kind. Nothing's moving. We're safe on this one. We got a little drive on this one. Looks like we got some bad weather coming. And I just broke my mirror on that telephone pole right there. Crap. So we are headed out in the mountains to a transmission shop that I've never been to before. In the town of Falkland. And it seems to be in the middle of nowhere. Look at that. A little bit of a heavy load today. Well, we just lucked out. In the middle of nowhere, pulling in the driveway, I see 2 Blazers and a convertible Foxbody Mustang. I have no idea what we were coming to, but I see a red one in the back. I see a big lifted one there. Yeehaw. Fun stuff. So we are on the road again to go get the race trailer and get the crazy Mercedes next. I did not wander around that individual's yard and film because there was a bunch of Harleys everywhere, and it's the kind of place you want to get permission to film first before you do any of that. But I did get to sneak a peek on that big Blazer. It's got a 502, 12-inch lift. All the diffs are clocked. I got to sneak a peek on the whole setup, get a better idea on mine and what I should be doing. So, let's go get another trailer and get the crazy Mercedes out. So we are now coming into the town of Armstrong. So we can go to Nelson's Glass. That is who does all of our windshields. And this is a really cool section of road. No other town around here has a section like this with all these trees you're driving through. Got your own little tunnel through the forest. Locals, of course, have seen this 1,000 times. They don't even think about it. But for those of you watching from elsewhere, all right, let's go get us a Mercedes. Look at that. A square body Suburban sitting there. A 3/4 ton. Look at that. It's got glass in it, finally. Wow. I didn't think I'd ever see that day. Let's take it home. Okay, the Mercedes is all loaded up. We can play with it at the shop. We gotta get to the shop now and see what's going on. Check this out. Look at that thing. Isn't that cool? Driven by it a couple of times. Haven't had a chance to figure out what it is. Somewhere back in there, there's a couple of square bodies hiding. Look at that. Both orange. Okay. We are at the shop. Let's go have a little peek. And then we have to go swap the Mercedes for Mr. White's T-top at the end of the day. So, what do we got going on? What do we got going on? Oh, we better check out the Impala. So that you guys get to actually roll around with me for a full work day. Haven't done that in a while. 63 Impala. What a beautiful front end. Very clean. And I love that blue color. Just loaded full of metallic. Not metal flake, metallic. It's got a 350 in it, nothing special. A little bit of rust. No interior. This is my friend Clayton's. Clayton loves these jalopies. And it is cool, but that's a lot of work. See, all the rust is cut out here. It's got a new trunk lid. I see new bushings under there, body mounts. All the rust has been cut out of this side, and someone was having some fun trying to put metal in. So it is here just to get all the body panels aligned. Should be a day or two and this thing's gone. a favor for a friend. All right. Oh, that's a cool pan in the front. I've never seen one of those before. Mind you, it's the first 63 Impala I've actually stopped to look at. See them at the car shows, but you don't really pay attention to all the little features until, you know, it's in your shop and parts are falling off it. We got a burnout machine here. We will do a feature on that car very shortly. The TL1000. All the body panels are over at my friend's in the paint booth. He is creating a color specifically for me. It's not one you can buy. All the rest of the parts have arrived in Vancouver. Not sure when they're going to get here. I've been waiting a week and a half for the brake calipers to get here from Vancouver. All right. Start with the Fords. It's a big block Ford. Oh yeah, it's got a bumper. It's got a rear bumper. That's good. See, I actually don't know what's been done to it today because I've been on the road. We have door seals. I can tell the box is all bolted on. We just sprayed these inner fender wells with a Raptor liner kit. It was an afterthought after we painted the truck and we did the inside of the box with this stuff. The customer said, you know, that stuff looks really good. Let's do the inside fender wells on those with those too, or with that stuff. So that meant removing everything in here, both sides, masking the whole truck off and then spraying it. Looks good though. This is his work truck called Brutus. And I learned something. According to a parts guy at Gilbert's, if your Ford pickup from the 70s was built in Ontario, you may have a lot of metric bolts on it. And we have a lot of metric bolts on this truck. And you cannot get stainless steel button head metric bolts anywhere in town. I have to order them in. So we are experiencing difficulties in getting supplies. A lot of them. We can't get into the glass shop till July 12th. We are on a waiting list. The 2016 Duramax is all ready for paint and we cannot get into the paint booth. We're on a waiting list. The 49 Ford, wiring has begun. 6-volt wiring we have to learn about. The wiring guy never showed up. I called numerous guys who all said they were coming to do it. Not one guy showed up, so I get to do the fun job of learning about it. But wiring has begun on that finally. And the beastly dually. The beastly dually has been getting cleaned up. It's turned into part storage because we haven't had time to touch it. I had to peel all the window tint off. Use a 0-gauge steel wool to clean them up so that we could put the glass back in this thing, get a windshield in it, and actually take it outside. You know, because we get rain every single day now. So we need the glass in this thing so that we can have a look outside, get it out of the way a little bit. Oh, and Raptor liner. Hey, I forgot. That is the Raptor liner kit. Got it from Rondex. Thank you, John. And just so you guys know, Rondex has the very best price of Raptor liner in town. Nobody can come close. All right. That is your update in the shop right now. We got a Mustang to deal with still. All right. Last swap of the day. Last vehicle to haul. It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm still hauling cars. But this is the best sounding one of the day. So I saved it for last. Oh yeah. That's right, you get to actually squeeze in the car with me too. That means tomorrow we get to play at the shop. No hauling tomorrow. All right, that's it. I'm calling it quits, you guys. Finishing off with a Mustang.